There we go, guys. We're recording now. All right. So still no trade for me. I don't even see a setup uh, happening yet. So sit and wait. It's gonna be a slow one. I can kind of feel it. Yeah. Here's where the fun is. Look at this. Get Apple pushing right through the levels, finding buyers. Breakout looks like a retest, right? Off of the level right there that we have, about 245.33. So if you like trading those patterns, it's there. I'm not there in it yet. This would be more of a scalp anyway if you're in it, so not my style.
Question, Avi, what is the significance of your 5 minutes as you're looking prior to getting in a trade? Are you looking for a certain number of candles to form? Are you looking for, is there something?
Yeah, I'm looking for particular candlestick patterns. So a breakout would be, well, a retest of a breakout will be something. A double bottom or double top is another one. I'm also looking for these massive hammers, which, let me see if I can find you an example. Nvidia is getting close to it now. See this hammer? If this candle closes just like this is with a long tail. It's an indication for a short. But I mean, in context. So the point is, I'm basically trading candlestick patterns and I do them on a 5 minute chart. You can do them on any chart, really. I just like the 5 minute for the kind of moves I'm trying to capture, for the kind of risk I want to put on. So that's my chosen time frame. But again, candlestick patterns work on any time frame, even on a monthly chart if you like, or a yearly chart. You can look at it. The patterns are the same. So very specific patterns, and I'll start pointing them out as they happen here, so you can see them live. We'll probably get 20 of them today. We get 20 of them every day.
Maybe can you see AMD?
Yeah, 5 minute ORB setup, huh? Approaching 130, exactly that area. See this hammer, this is cool. This is that very bullish setup that I like.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, if you have to enter at the new high would be my entry, which is it's not even it's gone from this level. Now, if it becomes bullish from this level, there's a big ABCD pattern or something, which will take, I don't know, 30 minutes more. Then maybe I'll take that long. Otherwise, a double top could be good too for the short. Let's see how it behaves. For now, we know there's people taking profit at 130. I mean, that's pretty obvious. If you have level two, you probably see that. And you have Tesla as well, guys. Very interesting right now. Breakout. Again, 5 minute RB, breakout of 420, pushing down. That's the 5 minute candle, which pretty much aligns with 420, the level. And that's a good one. For guys who like ORBs, that's it right there. Ooh, it's got a long way to go. Microsoft also threatening a breakout. But that's very dodgy. Be careful with Microsoft. There you go. See that break of this 5 minute candle around 429. But it's really dodgy. Be careful with that. Apple looked like the cleanest action in the first 5 minutes, and now Tesla. I already see like three opportunities for people who like momentum and scalping. Anyways, still waiting. Nvidia, look at that, getting close to 150. What's that level that we put there? Oh yeah, firm resistance just below 150. It's right there right now. So very interesting what happens here. Could probably pop to 150 and push down. I bet there are big orders there. You guys who are looking at the level two, probably find it there. And Microsoft, look at that. Did that breakout. It did happen. It was a tough one to read, I think. But there you go. Again, good scalping opportunities. Still nothing for me, not for the way I trade at least. All right. Oh, here's an example. This is why I no longer like scalping. Because if you scalp the 5 minute ORB on Tesla going down, you'd have had to partial out and you're out at break even. The trade's already done. You may have squeezed $1.50 or something out of it, or maybe two. But this is the small move. I mean, I'm waiting for it to set up for the big move of the day. That's why my setups and strategies are the way they are. So let's see. Tesla, if it truly finds buyers in this 420 area, buy it and go for 450. Well, we'll see if it does one of those, but it could easily do that. And Amazon doing a breakdown now again. Gosh, man, scalpers get opportunities all the time. Look at that. Again, a decent setup. You'd be taking partials now. And yeah, fun, fun. So anyways, I'm still waiting. Wait and see. What else do we see here? Yeah, Microsoft looks good for 430 if you guys got that long. Google, look at that. Right at the level we planned for. Pushed up and found trouble, but did a bit of a breakout, bouncing off, a little trouble overhead. So this is an interesting area. Bit of a battle between buyers and sellers for now. Whoa, look at that go. Who's in this Amazon
Avi
scam?
and NVIDIA looking interesting.
Yeah, yeah, let's see. Nvidia, let's see how this candle ends. Again, the key thing, if this really ends as one of those big reverse hammers, the new low is where I would short it, but I wouldn't like to do it after these big white candles. I'd like it to go, maybe consolidate. Ideally, this ends up some sort of doji, and the next one is that big reversed hammer. This is still very bullish. I mean, these two candles, there's a lot of buyers in. This could just be buyers taking profits. You don't know. It's not necessarily sellers taking over. That's why I wait a few candles to really let the market tell me what it wants to do. So, a good call out though. Definitely interesting right here. So, keep an eye on it. Oh, and you see this, you can on this candle, you know where it opened, right? And what I like for that big reverse hammer to happen is that the close is close to the open and there's a big tail on it. But here, if it does open and close in about the same area, it's also got a tail here on the downside, which is buyers, bulls. So this candle doesn't even have the potential to close as that big reverse hammer that I like to see. So again, wait for maybe 10 more minutes. It could be really good. Oh, Microsoft, look at that. I was calling that out and saying it was a tough one and it ripped. Gosh, who caught that? Oh man. Not my setup, but definitely an excellent ORB setup. Oh, okay. Look at AMD now. Well, 130 as expected at that level, something was going to happen, and boom. I'm glad I didn't get that long right after this hammer, huh? Anyone take that? You would have to scalp it again before getting out. Nvidia is doing the same thing, pushing down aggressively, pretty much everything. Now Microsoft as well. Good. Let all these paper hands get out of the market, and then we take the big one. I gotta say, a lot of good scalping opportunities. A lot already, like a lot. Probably seen five already. Anyone got some? We got what, 40 people or so in here? Oh, everyone's focused. Mhm. Fun, fun. Oh yeah, we were talking about Nvidia earlier. Look at this. Indecision, right? Right over there. I don't see any setup for anything at this point. I don't see it becoming a double top either. And if it does, it's going to be an hour. I don't see anything happening there. And here's a fun one on Tesla. This is that reverse hammer. This is that hammer shape that I like. A huge tail, and the open and close are close to each other, and there's no wick on that side. So it's just got one tail. Of course, I'm not going to short this. This is not my setup either. You need to see this in context. You can see it pushed down and then basically retested this area, but I don't even like this kind of retest. It's more than retest. It's just stuck around about 420 or a little below 420. I mean, it's quite a bearish setup, but not precise to my liking. It should go and then make a big turn back. It immediately turned back to 420. It didn't give itself a few candles. So it's not the kind of retest I like. Could still probably get a good one. This will probably go for 415, 410 on this setup, but I won't take it. It's not as precise as I like it to be. I struggle to put on the size on this sort of setup. That's the whole thinking. But very bearish. Still bearish. Let's see. And the same thing happened again here on Amazon. Look at that. If you got that ORB thing going, you're shorting it, you're scalping it down to about 225, then you're out at break even. So again, more scalping opportunities. It looked really good for that. It would have been great. But now let's see if those scalpers are out of the market and the real big direction players are in. That's when I'd like to get in. Nvidia is still struggling. Let's see Nvidia. It's just a big consolidation before popping into 150. Again, check 150 on the order book, guys. If you're scalping and stuff, you want to look at that. I don't look at the order book anymore, but I bet there's huge orders sitting there.
There is.
Yeah, makes sense. So it's likely to pop up to it, but it's gonna do this messing around business before it goes. And that's where people get chopped up.
Normally, that's where I get chopped up for sure. But question is, where are you waiting for NVIDIA for it to take that? Are you taking a reversal? You're thinking after 150 a reversal? What are your thought process on this one?
Right now, nothing. I don't have any thought process on it. It's not even close to a pattern that I like to see. There's nothing. For me, it just looks like chop until it cleans itself up, which might be a couple hours or something. I'm not going to touch it. It just pushed up and it chopped before 150. Now it's going to hit 150. And let's see, after it liquidates 150, then maybe it'll pick a direction and get clean and get trendy. But for now, absolutely nothing.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing on my charts that look good for my setups at the moment, even though things have already made good moves, but nothing looks good for me. I mean, this is a huge day for scalpers already. Every scalper out there is enjoying this. There it goes. Nvidia 150. This is a good lesson on the order book, guys. If you like to watch the order book, now's the time to watch it at 150 and watch the tape on Nvidia. See how it behaves. There you go. Tesla still chopping around. You see that? That's why I don't like this setup. Good reason not to take it. It's just messing around. Like I was saying earlier, it's not clean enough for me to put on any risk.
There's a level on Tesla at 416, I think, 416 or 415.
Where'd you find it? How'd you find it? What?
If you go on the daily chart,
Oh, yes, you found the lows down here.
yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. So what is this level I've got? Didn't even look at it. Okay, yeah. So it's in this area, this 420 to 416 area. You can see where these wicks are. This is where buyers have been in the area. It's probably
Yeah.
worthwhile putting that down. So yeah, hey, good call. So let's see. We'll put the level down there around four. Yeah, that wick and that wick. So yeah, this is pretty good. So you expect a lot of buyers here. So what I'd like to see in this case, in this 415 to 420 area, some sort of big double bottom and then a nice move up for the day. That would make perfect sense. Let's see if it does that. Yeah, 416. You got that pre-market area as well. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, good call on that. All right, Nvidia 150 and down. Anyone scalp that? Pop up through 150?
I did.
Nice. Yeah, it's a very typical scalper's trade. You're running into liquidity. Nice. Nice thing about scalping is you're in and out. You're not stressed about holding a position for a long time. The not so nice thing is you don't get a massive move. So, it's all based on your personalities.
Abby, what do you think of Google right here?
Google, let's see. Very bullish, hit the level and got stuck. So far, that's it. I mean, I'd like to see a big ABCD pattern for the move up through 200. If it does that, if it consolidates in this area, puts in one of those hammers. For now, I don't think there's anything in it. Certainly sellers where it is now in this area, but and I mean, do you have conviction it's going to push down? Had a lot of buyers. So I think it's going to be choppy if it gets into this candle, which is kind of where it is now. It's going to get messy. You're basically looking at a range play on the downside. So again, wait and see. I don't see any confirmations for this. Not yet. All right, Tesla. Look at that. There we go. Yeah, hit that level right there. So again, you can see there's this breakout, retest, and push down. Another good scalping opportunity. It's not the kind of retest I take for the kind of trend or moves I'm looking for. But again, good for scalpers. If you manage to get in short around the 420 area, you hit a pretty obvious number, 416. There you go. Uh-oh. Now I'm beginning to like Apple. Oh no. Apple again. Here we go. Last time I traded it was Apple. Come down, push up. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. This is shaping up quite nicely, yeah? So what's interesting is it pushed up. You know where the buyers are right there. It pushed it down. Big giant candle going down, but then a smaller candle going down. As in the sellers are not so much in charge. And then the sellers pushed it down, but here's where the buyers are aggressive. You can see the size of this wick. It's enormous. Let's see how this goes in the next few minutes. I might get involved in this. Tesla. Goddamn Tesla. Just does things without opportunities. Shit. Look at that. How do you take that? I'm waiting for a big double bottom now. Looks like it's just going to go up without me. I'm going to get upset. Oh well, let it go. Okay, Apple has my attention more than anything else right now. Amazon's interesting, but Apple is the one that looks interesting. Again, room to the left, you can see this wick. There's plenty of room to the left. Whenever it comes down here, it keeps getting bought up right in this area. And this time for sure. Can't really call this a double bottom of any kind. But if it does close like this, I might get excited. I have to run a very wide stop on this thing. So the size will have to be small to begin with. Yeah. If you have to put on a small size, is it even worth it? Is it worth the mental drain? Man, all right. Okay, Apple it is. Trade book dictates you must take the setup if it provides, if it comes. So we got 355 contracts. I'm gonna wait for the new high. 242.53. Yes, in the money. Okay. Call options. Wow, this feels weird. Trading feels so weird. Okay, waiting for the new high. If it gives a new high, get long, and then we'll see. Almost there. Yeah, here we go. That's on. All right, 100 contracts for now because I have to run a wide stop. I know I'm 125. All right, there we go. So the stop's down here about 330. So it's not a stop, it's an exit. It's the exit strategy. Whoa, what have I done here? Stop market. Oh, Something's weird. Stop. Strange. Oh. Oh. Huh. There we go. Don't trade for a bit and your keyboard's all messy. Huh. Okay. So the stop is in place. There it is. Okay. Basically, if it loses this hammer, I'm out. Otherwise, just trail the price up. This is a really good setup. I like this. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Apple for 250 today, huh? Hmm. Let's see. Nvidia weak. AMD, nothing. Let's see AMD. AMD is interesting. I mean, it's got this big hammer right off the level. New highs would get in. You put the stop down there and you would have survived this pullback. But you have to put such a small size just because it's such a wide stop. It's similar to Apple. I mean, it's not ideal in the sense of where the stop has to be. I'm wondering if AMD is actually providing a second opportunity to get involved. Big gap up, 130. This could be good, AMD. Put the stop below. You can see how the buyers are just taking over. It's getting higher and higher. I might put on AMD. I'm going to keep an eye on it. 129 contracts. Yeah. What I like about AMD so far is these wicks down here on the 5-minute chart. They're getting higher and higher. The bulls are getting more and more engaged, more and more aggressive, more and more in charge, which is encouraging. So let's see. What else is good? Anyone see anything else? Because I see a lot of chop. I don't see much. Ooh, Meta, a breakdown. Who's into that? That's a scary one. Look at that. Breakdown of about 610. Again, a momentum play at the moment, not setting up for much else. Oh, crap, AMD. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna have to take this. 1, 2, 130. Yeah. Come on, 150. There we go. All right, I'm long on AMD. And yeah, it's pushing very aggressively, so that's encouraging. The stops here are about 220. So no one and done today, unfortunately. Gonna have to take a couple of trades. All right. AMD is very encouraging, isn't it? Let's see. Nvidia as well, but here's a good one on Nvidia. Look at this, guys. It's doing that hammer, right? But I'm not going to take the long here. There's no way. Because this hammer has happened pretty much right after it was choppy, right in this area. There isn't that thing that I like to see, that room to the left, like empty space on the left. It's just been messing around here and then put in that hammer. So in this context, this hammer is not encouraging to take the long. It could still easily go, but not encouraging. On the other hand, Amazon is encouraging. Oh no, I might take Amazon. And this is a 15-minute chart sort of thing. No, it's not. It's still not. 30-minute chart. No, it's not. Amazon is very similar to AMD, but not as good. You can see where it pushed down and pushed up, right? This is basically a wick on a bigger time frame if you have a 10-minute chart or something. But yeah, it's not encouraging. It does have this hammer here, but again, no room to the left. It's just choppy. So very, very difficult to take this. This is tempting. Don't get me wrong. This is very tempting, but can't do it. All right. Who took Meta? Because that's a bit of a ripper. Shit. Today I wish I was a scalper. Might move the stop on AMD or move the exit. Yeah, that's still below there. Made a wick there. Yeah. So I want it to be basically halfway of this hammer. Under this candle, I'm trailing it. Give it a bit of room. So the exit's 240 now. How's this Apple one going? Ish, it's a mess. Apple is, let's see, big wick. Hasn't moved. Yeah. Can see how difficult this is to map out. 242. Yeah, I can't move the stop yet on Apple. It just has to sit where it is.
Avi, what do you think about Tesla short if it loses 415?
Let's see. Tesla's a mess. I mean, seriously, it's if you want to short it, let it break out, retest this 416 area from the downside, and then you have an opportunity. I mean, it looks like a nice 5-minute reverse ABCD, so it could easily set up. But it could also easily find buyers up in this area about 416. You can see what it's doing, right? So candlestick pattern wise, it's not encouraging for a short. Not until let it prove itself to you. Let it break down, retest, and then go. Once it proves itself, that's when it's worth putting the risk. Otherwise, it's too risky right now. So take it easy with this. I'd be very careful with this. Ah, there goes
Okay,
Am.
thank you.
Yeah, there goes Amazon. Who's into this? Oh man, this is very encouraging. Yeah, the bull's stepping up. I should have put this on, but again, it's not an ideal setup for me. Can't really put it. Apple's being a real dud, huh? Microsoft as well. I have a feeling that there's levels here in Microsoft that we may be missing. So let's have a look. Oh, daily chart. Yeah, it's getting up in this area. We have this obvious wick over here. I found very serious buyers, 433. Oh, look at that. This is a perfect level. This is what you always want to see. Pushed up, found resistance right there, right? And then it broke out. And then it went from this level, 433, it really ripped. Next time it came back, it found indecision, but it did find buyers. Then a breakdown. When it did a breakdown of 433, it was a very serious one. You can see there's a lot of action at 433. So today for Microsoft, ideally it gets there and then it does something for us. Breakout, reverse, something. And then we could have some fun with it. Let's see. All right, now Tesla has that breakdown. Daniel, you were asking about it. It's doing it, but I don't like to trade breakouts, as in I wait for the retest. There it is. It's going. So keep an eye on it. I'd say about 70% of the time you get good retests of breakouts. So, wait for it. Plenty of opportunity. And anyone still playing with Nvidia? It looks like a bit of a graveyard for day traders. Just messing around at 150. I was saying this hammer and then go long, that's not something that I want to look at. It's just really choppy. Let's see, a breakout retest setup. No, I don't see a setup. I'm trying to see if it does provide anything, but there's nothing there. Google's interesting. This is decent. Here's a good example. So it pushed up, comes back down, and when it pushes down, big candles, right? But the second one is smaller, and then this is indecision, and then a hammer. It's telling you this is where the buyers are approximately. So the new high would be the long, but it's just not doing this at or close enough to my level, so I can't trade it. I bet this is going to be a good one. It's probably likely to go. Let's see what the levels look like here. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't trade Google down here. It's just messy. But the setup's good, as in the candlestick pattern is kind of thing I like to see. On Meta again. Oh, you guys. Again, good setup for a reversal, right? Did that hammer. Close enough to the level, but there's no way I would take this on the new high because it happened right after these giant candles. Even though there's room to the left, it's got everything else. There's no way I would go long here. This is just, just, the bears are still very much in the game. So not encouraging. All right, both my positions are still kind of just sitting there, not moving yet. Nvidia, there you go, popping up again. This is where day traders really get screwed. Look at this. People all get excited. They see this. Oh, there we go. Breakthrough 150. It's happening right now. But then, it messes around. You can see there's sellers right there. Again, this is all scalping. You're in and out in this area. A lot of people are just messing with it and hurting themselves. So, no good. All right, AMD. I may have to stop out of this one. It's not working. Let's see. Where's my stop? AMD. The stop should be, yeah, that should be tighter. I can't map this candle. It's so tricky. Gonna move it in. I gotta watch it manually. So if it loses the low of this candle is where I should get out. I'll give it a bit of room. So I'm keeping a close eye on this. And this is shaping up into a double top as well. You can see that top. Now the top, this could be a reversal. I might switch or flip this position. Oh, yeah, there it is, AMD. Okay. So, yeah, no, that's my exit. All right. So I'm done with AMD. Took one stop. And I don't see much in it right now. So I'm going to wait. Still an Apple. Let's see if that wants to go. NVIDIA. High of day break happening now at NVIDIA. For those who like it. There you go. Again, not a trade I would take, but it's happening. Ooh, I gotta tighten up Apple as well.
Yeah, I was about to check with you that would you
Yeah.
consider looking at reviewing Apple right now?
Yeah, Apple's interesting. So you have the stop should be really below this candle. Give it a bit of room. So that's kind of approximately, that was my entry candle. It's basically below that. It's already tighter than where it should be for my strategy. Let's see how this candle closes here. Because I like that it's got a wick on the underside.
Yeah, this is right at the VWAP right now, just under
Mhm.
it.
Yeah. Let's see how it breaks through 245, and the candle's got to behave in a way where it pulls back and it shows me new buyers are in the market, and that's when I get into it, or I tighten the stop. Let's see, could be good. There goes Nvidia. Those of you who are in it, again, not a trade I take, but it's going. There it is, hammer and go. Messy. I mean, for scalping 1 minute chart, a lot of people probably got chopped up in this area. These look like just a couple of candles, but it is about 20 minutes. Because I'm looking at 5 minute charts, right? So this is great. If it really retests, somehow gives me a pattern around 150, I might get involved somehow. But let's see. Hopefully just sit with Apple all day again, and it'll be one of those. There goes Google as well, right off of that setup. Look at that. Hammer, new high, that's the entry. Stop right below it, and you trail the price up. But it's just not at a level. So you can't really put on the risk.
Abby, would you consider moving the Apple stop under the new 5-minute candle?
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Let's see. That's the tricky one. So the entry was here. It's already here. Yeah, just give it a
44.58.
give it a bit of room
Six.
below that wick. This wick is a good one. I like it. Give it a
Yeah,
bit of room
that's
because there's sellers here, and if they take over, you should not be in this. So okay, this can be mapped. It's not too hard. About 350 makes sense. So I've given it a good chunk of room, really. It's like the middle of the previous candle. Cool. That works. Yeah,
this
that
is
works nicely.
perfect. Thanks.
Apple. Yeah, Apple. This thing, when did I get in? About 15 minutes ago, and it still hasn't really gone anywhere. Just messing. Oh, Nvidia again. Look at that. It was tempting, right? Who got long and who got stopped? Not a setup I like. This is so hard to trade in this area. It's such a mess. You could almost predict it to be a mess there. Mhm. Want to see something really fun? Look at this, guys. Microsoft. What is it doing? Can anybody tell me what this is? Oh man. Very strong. Well, ORB, very strong,
It's trying
starting to
to figure
price
out
up.
its identity.
Yeah, right. Identity. That's a good
There's an identity crisis here right now.
uh, massive indecision, right? It's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. This is what sets up for a massive breakout. I'm telling you, when you have this kind of wedge, this triangle that just narrows and narrows, when it breaks, whatever direction it goes, it's probably going to be big or it's going to be explosive, go fast. And it looks like the upside, and we know 433 is a bit of a magnetic price for Microsoft. It's going to go there, and the behavior there is going to be awesome. If it has an identity crisis there, then I'll be interested. There we go. Apple on the move finally. God damn this thing.
Finally, yeah.
Nvidia too, after stopping out who, everyone? Very hard to trade this damn thing. Very hard. Let's look at Nvidia. See that? I was telling you guys, don't take this trade, but now I feel like an idiot. I should have taken this. Oh well. Again, you can't take, if it's not a good setup for you, you just can't take it. It's too risky. But if it's your setup, take it. Again, if it's your setup, you have to take it. That's what the professionals do, right? They have to provide a return on investment or return on the account. So you have to take the trade if it's there. Otherwise, you get fired from your job, and they'll hire the next guy who's more aggressive, who will take the setup. So try and learn from the guys on Wall Street.
Yeah, no. You could put student in somewhere.
Nvidia.
Hi, Avi.
Hey, how you doing?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, buddy.
Avi, I have a question regarding, you mentioned you have seen many opportunities for scalping.
Mhm.
I wonder, is why don't you take it? Is it complicated to manage two strategies? I mean, if you see an opportunity, you scalp, you close, and you still wait your big movement. What is the
Yeah, the
problem
thing is,
about taking both options?
Right. Oh, that would be the number on the
start,
board.
hold on a sec, sorry. Let me mute. Lauren, you got a hot mic. Could you please take care of that? Just unmute when you're ready. Yeah, so I moved away from scalping. I just choose not to get involved anymore, no matter what, even if it's there. Because, it's one thing is the strategy, yes, it is difficult in my headspace to manage two strategies. But more than that, like I'll end up taking a lot more trades. I would have taken 5 trades in the first 10 minutes. And then, I'll have another 5 more trades on the bigger picture stuff in the rest of the day. And the mental capital gets so depleted. I don't have the energy anymore. I know after the first half hour, I'll probably be exhausted. And then I'll be really missing the biggest moves of the day. And that's the real reason why I quit scalping and moved to this style is because I'm not interested in these small moves where, you have momentum and it looks big because it happens fast, but it's not really big. I really want the biggest move of the day. That's where I'm truly interested. And to do that, you got to sit out the open. You got to sit out and let all that settlement stuff, momentum stuff, all that stuff, just let it happen and then get into it. So I just don't want to take it. I just don't want to because it's going to deplete me mentally and I'm gonna miss on bigger things. It's like opportunity cost, put it that way. So that's it. I've just trained my strategy. So when you make a firm decision, you're gonna trade a certain way. It's important you stick to that. And you don't go, messing around, bouncing around, and doing stuff like that. That's not healthy. It's not gonna work long term. So that's the way I'm thinking about it. Hope that helps.
Yeah,
Avi, check out Meta.
thank
Yeah, I
you,
know.
Avi.
Now I'm getting 2 setups right now, which is both of them are right up my alley. Oh my God, Tesla is such a joke of a shop. Freaking okay, long Tesla. There we go. And this is a huge size. This is a very expensive contract. I can't take two at once. I'm trying to, but I'm already in a position. I'm already trying to take more. 1040. I don't even know where to put this. Hold on. 1040. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's a little bit more room if it gets there. There. Okay. Long Tesla, long Apple, and I'm got eyes on Meta as well. Meta's not happening, but Tesla. Here's the thinking. Pretty much around about the area. Big hammer, not after a giant candle, after indecision. The new high is where I get involved. Stop below, and I'm going to tighten the stop fairly quickly. So that's the thinking on Tesla, and it's a big one. Apple, I got to tighten the exit on it. Where are we on it? Wow, look at this. Nice move. The exit, yeah, just a bit tighter. Should be below this candle. If it drops this big white candle, I'll be out of it. So a little tight, give it a bit of room. These are options, so I got to give it a bit more room. All right, fun. Oh man, now I'm getting upset with AMD. Look at that. It looks like it's on its way, right? I got in and stopped out, but the buyers are still doing what they're doing, stepping it up, stepping up the bids all the time. And but at the same time, you can see a bit of a double top. There's a top and a lower top. So it's not an ideal pattern. I wouldn't take it now. Oh man, Google's breaking my heart too. Look at that. Wow, big hammer, but it's been choppy here in this area. But another decent setup. Not ideal, but decent. Microsoft. Hey, look at that Microsoft. No more identity crisis. Bill Gates got off his ass. There it goes. Told you, once it goes fast from this kind of setup. Now, this is where I'm interested. I'm going to keep a real close eye on Microsoft at 433. It's a very, very interesting level. Something's going to happen. I've already got two positions I got to manage carefully. My goodness. Tesla is going to be explosive. Be careful with this one. I can't move this. I can't move my exit yet. 3 more minutes. All right, guys. This is where the fun starts on Microsoft. I bet you're going to get a lot of opportunities here, scalping or even bigger perspective stuff. 433. And there's probably some big orders there. Again, check your level 2. Probably going to see a lot of fun here. Oh, man. And I missed the Amazon thing. Damn. Look at that. Bottom, second bottom, higher. Everything's in place. It's not as clean, but it's good. Oh, man. Can you believe it? What a great day for trading, huh? So many opportunities everywhere. Google's interesting, Amazon's interesting, Microsoft is the most interesting for a setup. Of course, Nvidia is just in a trend at this point going up. If you look at Meta, it's very close to the setup. Same thing I took on Tesla, right in where I have levels. New high would have been the entry. Big hammer after some smaller candles. The tricky part is that it's not exactly, it's close to a level. You're playing it off of this 610 area. It's very similar to Tesla. It's hard to tell the difference. You can only really take one at a time. So I put that one on. Anyone catch Amazon? What a super reversal. Wow. Fast. Fast, fast, fast. These fast moves are great. Goes away from your entry price quickly, and then you're in the game, you know? Great fun. Look at that. Boom. All right. Let's start managing positions a little more carefully and not so stupidly. Tesla, I'm gonna move my exit in tighter to below this candle here. Yeah, this is not really a pullback and a go, so you gotta still be careful. So yeah, right about there, about 1040, 10, 1130, 1140. Okay, that works. Apple, what's Apple into? Okay, there. If this makes a new high, I'll move in the exit to just below the red candle. That's it. Oh man. And Microsoft doing something funny. Gosh, I gotta take Google. Who wants to take Google? How do you take this? Where'd you put the stop if you take this? Such a perfect pattern. I mean, look at this push up, the curved kind of ABCD pattern with wicks on the downside. It's just not ideal. If this wick was lower or it was earlier and lower, that would be so ideal. Just would have taken that a huge size on that one. Anyways, Microsoft. Who wants to make $1 million? Trade Microsoft. Just keep an eye. 433. I'm sure it's going to be very interesting. There's a lot going to happen here. Meta's going as well. Now, Meta's providing another opportunity to enter. My entry criteria is basically a new high off of this hammer, which it did earlier and then it pushed down. Would have entered there, stopped below, and survives for now. Man, I don't know. I can't take it. I don't think I have the courage to take this one. There's a lot of other stuff that's just behaving better. All right, keep an eye on Microsoft, guys. The party's only just beginning. Look at that, an hour in, and then the big ones come. Anyone in this? Tesla is just a ripper. Anyone in this? No? Apple, Tesla. Oh shit, sorry guys. I'm missing the chat here. Let me look at this stuff. What do we have? Who's saying what? Yay, Brad, you're here. Happy New Year. Brad, we missed you yesterday, man. We're having fun on the beach. Casey, are you still piloting your target price? Piloting? I don't have a target price anymore. I'm just trailing the price action. So let's see. Here's a good example. Apple pulling up. You can see it push down and then push back up. So it went up, and this is a pullback before it's on its way. And so this encourages me to just move my exit to below the pullback, which is right about there. So I shall move it. Where is it? Exit, come on, right about there, about the middle of the previous candle. Let this big candle really close, white, fully white, bullish, and then it's better. So that's the exit strategy. Tesla.
That's exactly right below the VWAP, Avi, pretty much.
You see that? I got VWAP on my screen. You just can't see it.
I know, it's an invisible VWAP. Nice one.
Oh man, if there's one thing on which I lost the most money in my first few years, it was on the VWAP. Just because I couldn't figure out how to trade it. It didn't make sense to me. Up, it's down, it's chopping, it's what? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh man, Meta. Oh, I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna throw the screen out the window. Look at this thing. I told you there's an entry there. I told myself 3 times to take it. Just didn't have the courage to take it. I don't know why I didn't have the courage. It makes no sense. This is a good setup. It's the same thing as Tesla. And I'm just not. Oh man. You get frustrated, then you do something stupid. So that's the next danger. Now at this point, I'm getting frustrated. So let's not do something stupid, huh? Still plenty of opportunities. Oh, okay. Guys, another 10 minutes or so, and then I'll hop off because gotta go get ready for a YouTube session. And then so come join on YouTube, guys. BBT YouTube. I'll be trading live there. And I'll be in the BBT room trading live there at noon. So back to back 2 hours. So make sure you guys come. On YouTube, Brad on the Bear Bull Traders channel, BBT channel. They're live right now. I'll be joining in there in a minute. Well, not in a minute, about 30 minutes. God damn, Meta. Look at that. Just such a ripper. Oh. Meta, Amazon, I mean, everything. I just didn't take such good opportunities. Anyways. All right, Microsoft. Look at this. I wouldn't take this short, even though it's a very good hammer. New low would be the entry because it happened right after a lot of bullishness. So let it be indecisive for a bit then. So all in an interesting area, right? Very interesting. Anyone take Meta? Seriously. I gotta stop being shy about this and just take it. Ugh. Microsoft.
Yeah, I took
Took it? Nice. Make sure you hold on to this. This looks like a ripper. It'll get choppy right in that opening range area and then likely to go after these buys. These are solid buyers, and you can see, man, they really want to go. So Hold on to this. It's a good one. All right, NVIDIA, nice ABCD kind of setup. Look at that. Oh man, if I took the entry right about here, still wouldn't be stopped out or anything, just holding. Anyone get NVIDIA? I just found it difficult. It's not ideal. Meta for me is the one that would be ideal, but
Still in it.
still in it. Nice. Yeah, man. There you go. This is where the big money's made. Meanwhile, Tesla's turning into a dud for now. Where's my stop? Where's my exit? It is. Ooh. No, it should be tighter. Below this candle here. Yeah. Whoa. Bullish market, man. Everything on my screen is just ripping upwards. Almost everything. Here we go. Bullish market. There we go. You see the bull? Big colorful bull. Oh man. Tesla finding new buyers and going. Very nice. Again, guys, you see these levels? They're great. You knew something was going to happen at 433. Nice move up, and now something's happening, right? Finding sellers or profit takers, whatever it is. And something was going to happen here. Keep an eye on this level. NVIDIA. NVIDIA's great. Tesla just wants to go. Apple's just going to mess with us all day. All right, fun. All right, guys. So I'll end this session here, and I'll be back online in 30 minutes, 11 a.m. on the BBT YouTube channel. Be there for an hour with Paras. Me and him are going to trade live together there, and then I'll be live in the BBT chat room for an hour from noon to 1. So take it easy, guys. Keep it green, and come say hi on YouTube. See you there.
Thanks, Avi.
Sure.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Avi.
Take it easy, guys. See ya.